What genuine advice is completely useless? Be confident. Just be yourself. Which one, Mom? Slow and steady wins the race. False. Fastest always wins the race. Fast and steady wins the race. Also, I was told, don't take it personally. First off, now I'm prepped to take something personally. You never say this for innocuous criticism. It's almost only used right before or right after someone is going to personally attack you. No offense, but I'm about to say something offensive. You should go to the hospital for that. Really? I thought not being able to breathe out of my nose was normal. Me but you ironically for 3 years. Look where you lost it. Don't get offended so easily, all of it. See, that's the thing about advice. The only time it's useful is if the person hearing it has already come to the same conclusion and just needs validation of it. The best advice in the world is still flat and meaningless to someone who doesn't have the experience to recognize its worth. It is what it is. I disagree. I use that as a reminder that some events are out of our control and that getting upset/angry about them won't change it. It's a nicer way of saying, quit your bitching and just deal. Time will heal all wounds. That's one of those that is true, but does not help in the slightest, especially after a big breakup. It is true, but it works also if they don't tell you so. Yeah, basically useless. Just put yourself out there is horrible dating/making new friend advice. It's well intentioned because you do need to get out the house and actually interact with new people, but people who struggle with those things struggle with the how of that more than why. It would straight up be more useful if you told these people to join a rec, sports league, go to a concert, go to church, or really something more concrete like that. Exactly. When asked, I usually say find an activity group for something you enjoy and go into it to have fun, not expect a relationship or date. Best case scenario, someone there might be or might know your future, so, worst scenario, you get out and have fun. The how is often easier when you take away the pressure of have to find a date out of this. Spoken as someone who's rarely met anyone who liked me back, but got to have fun doing stuff. Don't worry so much. If you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything. No. That's just simply not true. Any life hack. Just do it. In relation to telling high school kids about their future, you can be anything you want if you try hard enough. Is BS. People who overcome great obstacles to become the best at something are the exception, not the rule. Sometimes it's best to understand your limits, and no matter how hard you try, you may not reach your goals. You can be anything. But really, the people who will be successful have successful parents, so if you're not there, it's incredibly unlikely that you will be. As a side note, damn near every black male under 25 has, at some point, tried to make it big as a rapper. I'm not being racist, that's just what I've noticed. It's all mumble shit, too. And the do what you want is bullshit, too. What I want to do is never have to lift a finger or put any effort into anything, ever. I'm not going to make money this way. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't mean you will get paid for it. They never said it would. Also, in a world of 7 billion people, you have to be good at what you want to do and have it be something people find valuable to actually have a chance of getting paid. Success is a greatly subjective thing. To some it just means, my parents are rich so I will be. But you can be damn successful in life and be making minimum wage. You can be successful because you love your job in occupational therapy and working with people in need of your aid. It is true that it is way easier to make more money if your parents have money and you were raised in money. But that doesn't mean you are successful by everyone's metric. Line starts here. Breath through the pain. I'd rather kick you in the jaw so we can relate. Making sure to take full breaths WHDN in pain actually does help with the pain. Don't stop, don't come yet, yay. That's not gonna work. At all. Sometimes I wish that was my problem. An ejaculation is so frustrating. I feel your pain. When I was taking sertraline it was impossible to come. I could have sex for hours. Money can't buy happiness. I'd rather be rich and miserable than poor and miserable. I'd be happier crying on a yacht than in a 400 square feet studio apartment. If you love life, life will love you back. I loved life, then it fucked me. Not in a good way either. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah, thanks, that helps after the fact, totally. That's more like an observation than advice or counsel. Or someone fishing for a mea culpa. In my experience, those people want to hear an admission or a deeper explanation, so they can gauge your level of contrition and guilt, in order to determine if/how they will support you going forward. Just be happy. If you saved all the money you would have spent eating out, you'd have X million dollars by the time you're 60. Why on earth would I want to waste 6 decades accumulating something I'll only be able to enjoy for 2 at the most? How much do you have to worship money to think dying a pile of it should be your life's goal? Well, people are living longer, and beyond a certain age it gets harder to work and earn money. You don't necessarily need to expect millions, but it's not all that useless to encourage saving instead of relatively needless spending or constantly overspending. Hang in there, be yourself, but I suck. I'd rather be Batman. Batman is not himself either, if you think about it. Don't hit back, go tell someone fucking bullshit. Not one person who said that growing up would run to the police if someone hit them. You would hit back and defend yourself. Biggest load of crap. Get the help you need. The ultimate I don't know what to say. And there's usually no real help to found anyway. Please, calm down. This actually works if you say this to your girlfriend when she's mad. Especially if you add, it's no big deal. Worst thing that can happen is she says no. I remember doing it in high school and being openly mocked by numerous people to the point that they got my cell phone number and harassed me about it. Bit worse than her just saying no. Oh, would you look at that? Someone put my worst nightmare on Reddit. You've got to get out there and pound the pavement, aka any job seeking advice from anyone over 50. No, Gerald, the store manager at Best Buy does not give a shit about how much initiative it took me to drop off a hard copy of my resume that's going to be instantly relegated to the back of a drawer and forgotten forever. Job hunting is the worst. I pretty much get useless, inane, keep on trying sorts of help from people. I don't want words, I want results. Anything more than being ignored. Well, you don't know if you hate it, unless you give it a try. You can always quit if you don't like it.